Welcome back. You're here watching more Bocchi, and I am eagerly anticipating this upcoming episode because, well, we had forms being filled in and events that are unavailable or unescapable. What's Bocchi going to do now? Because there's no backing down from this. Playing in front of the school for the festival, well, they're going to have to really pick up her game, doesn't she? Doing well enough at the club, bringing across a few new fans, even if they don't entirely stick around. Slowly overcoming her own issues. It is enjoyable as it is wholly asinine. I sometimes wish that I have the ability to break the laws of the universe and melt into a small puddle just to avoid social interaction, but unfortunately here we are, so we have to live vicariously through whatever we get to see here. If you're excited, get yourself a drink. Let's begin. Actually getting straight into the... I'd take one of those massive hot dogs, that was the real thing, but getting straight into the festival. No more build-up, we're going for the real deal. This is a ripped card. Now, they've got the... Going to check on Bocchi, who is definitely going to enjoy... Let me see, has she escaped? She scarpered into the night, kind of to avoid social interaction, but also so that she just has incredible digestive issues. That's all. Actually, having to go out and do work, looking for someone, sounds like effort. How many are there? You just have to think like a Bocchi. Just elucidate the... Damp, depressing, uninhabited. Let's hope she's not overhearing this. Wow, we're getting into a proper nature... I want... a slug plushy thing. Well, prepare for your funeral. That's a new made cafe that probably has a few ideas after seeing that, though. Perfect. Ignore all of your troubles that you're having. Sneak into the online world. That's where it's safe. You see, reading comments was all well and good until you get the occasional criticism. The one thing that she had managed to build up for herself over these years, just disappearing off the face of the internet. How many people would actually realise or remember? Probably best not to think about it. I don't play the guitar after all. But considering she's now got the band to look after, all of these social commitments with friends and actually going, out to the beach and whatnot for summer? Some things are going to have to take the back seat. Our internet persona being one of them. Gonna have to do something special to regain all their trust now. But since they had the trauma of having people see her in the maid outfit, now there's the added insult of all of her online followers questioning her very existence. What of the leaf? Is that just how hard they were looking for her? Yep. With the rest of the trash. There's no escaping it, is there? Especially if they've got tight grips so she can't run again. There they are. I mean, take a photo just for a verification. Proof that they were there. Well, how's she going to have to... How's she going to respond to that? No, let's not have fun. Haunted hospital. Well, I've got an image in my head, and if it's anything unlike Silent Hill, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't think the healthcare here is very, very good. There's a few different reactions there to the scares on display. Casual extortion under the guise of friendship. A bit, oh, congratulations. But a bit abstract for that painting, but yeah, pretty close. God, even in the back, well, Rio looks like she's having fun. Even in the background, everything is for her. Oh, I wonder if that's from some sort of Japanese TV talk show or something. Especially after dragging her back. Well, yeah, sure, it looks like she's looking them in the eye when it's viewed from behind, at least. Ah. Oh, at least he's, what, cleaning the ceilings? Excuse me. I think the lack of response might put them off their stride here. The best way to respond. Is that a guitar? I like how they're physically recoiling and in shock, shrinking away. What's with the Rayman-esque depictions right there? She's just thinking about what she wants to order. Have you got a particular thing on the mind right there? Well, you need a new video, didn't you? Right there, get a few extra subscribers. I think that's actually a bit better than what she was proposing before, but still. Melt in your mouth, magic omurice. It's just with what? Some sort of... It's still just omurice. Is that why it's all the same price as well? It makes you feel as though you're actually getting something, though, when you order it, though. I was about to say, does it cost extra? But, no charge. I didn't know that omurice was meant to squelch and splat. Right, they bought frozen omurice? It takes like a few seconds to cook an omelette like that. If we got through the entire show without some sort of transformation sequence bullshit from her, I would have been entirely shocked. I think she's enjoying it. I would pay attention to what's going on, but look at her shovel that in. Does she not have her own stuff that needs doing? At least with someone like her, all the attention is drained off of Bocchi, so must be somewhat pleased. I see. This is now dress him up with Rio. She's enjoying it far too much. Well, who are they to turn it down now? Make a name for themselves as the best maids there. Fans? Water. They've come here for the fabulous water. I can see repeat business. No water for you, pissant. He hasn't deserved it yet. Maybe he needs to bow a little lower. Run while you can, apparently. That reminds me, I need to download the new version of Blender. I mean, for some shows it would be, if you're running low of ideas and money, you throw in some terrible CGI. I've never expected stock-based shapes, T-posing, and throw the mesh at the other assets. Oh, uh, she seems so unsurprised that she got called out on her bullshit of trying to swindle money out of them. But it is a experience that they will be going to be remembering for a while if it actually goes off. And let's not forget the ones that actually got them here was Bocchi putting in the form. I mean, she's been very money focused this episode. And how's the dad going to feel seeing his old guitar being used in front of a crowd like this? But apparently, after buying a brand new camera, yeah, it might be a little excited. So who's going to be the voice of this MCing? A little scathing, but well, a bit of both, really. Depends on how you look at it. Creative differences already before the big show. Now for a post-mortem. How do you think that went? Better? She's been practicing hard. I mean, without a trace of falsehoods in her either. With summer over, of course, they're going to be moving seasons and going into early autumn and the likes, but seeing the years progress and she's actually achieving a few things here and there. Is she going to have that like school pamphlet thing that show she was on stage as a souvenir? The sister, I'm guessing, is going to have a few extra guests in the crowd, a lot more than they had at the previous concert that they had. A record producer. I mean, she may be forward thinking a bit, but you never know. Maybe there's some creepy record producers who do show up in random schools and. Someone had fun with the 3D in this episode, didn't they? I wonder if it's just people actually just coming up with a few ideas, putting it past them. So what if we do this little 3D trucking environment? Ah, there was confidence behind that answer. Yeah, you can put the... What, just... There's no way out now. Grab some... grab a paper bag, deep breaths. There's no backing out now. Oh. Some slightly more enthusiastic than others. Let's be fair. I'm not sure I'd put in my all behind that shout either. Well, it begins. You can see some members of the band already taking a little bit more spotlight than others. Do you think he's proud? God, having the fan base from the streets turn. Why is she allowed alcohol in school grounds? I think she... I mean, this isn't the... isn't the best time for her antics. Break one or two more vertebrae. I might keep it quiet. Well, actually, yeah, it's good. Plug the club where you can hear more of them. It's not just a one-off thing right here for the festival. I liked that right before the kickoff, a quick... her life flashed before her eyes. Might as well have been, it was just the inside of her room. But all the eyes on them now, such a crowd that is maybe not expecting the best. They didn't exactly pay for it, so at least they can't complain. Is this a kick-off of a brand new start? Plus, the recording from the dad there can be easily uploaded onto the Guitar Hero channel, can't it? I'm sure the others would be okay with more publicity for their band anyway. Considering she already has a step up thanks to the online presence. Small and grating as it is over the time. Morning light falls on you. I enjoyed that episode for more reasons than we usually get. I think the bullshit that comes with Bocchi was kind of ramped up a little. Having the having the 3D program software, the gizmos and whatnot up there, while she's barreling across the scene and crashing into some cubes, the more inane bullshit like that, I think the better. Obviously, too much of a good thing, though. Yeah. I think what we all wanted was out of this was kind of see a bit more of the festival that was going on. We got at least one part of it. A haunted hospital. I'm not sure they had a medical license, And as much as Kito was saying to make this day memorable for everyone watching, I think more than not, this will be a thing to look back on for themselves. Actually be able to come to the school festival here and play in front of such a large crowd, as long as it goes better than yours past events, as what was alluded to before. Of course, with most of the school not really being musical connoisseurs, they won't exactly know if you've flubbed a line or two, if you've missed a note. But hell, for that 1 in a million chance that there is a record producer out there, they better do well. Maybe your Rio should have pushed a little harder to have Bocchi turn up in this concert in the maid outfit. Definitely would have turned some heads then. Also, the idea of the album cover and whatnot with her posing in a swimsuit. Yeah, I can understand why there's so much fan art like that. I do also have a question. We've seen it before in other shows, but basically any show that has a school setting, that there's these culture festivals. Is it a thing that you can just go to a school when they're having a festival and walk around? Because we always see these just random people turn up like those post-apocalyptic delinquents. They just turn up and enjoy the things that the students are putting on, but it doesn't seem something that would be entirely legal here in Britain. Even the dad recording the performance of the band on stage there, you'd need to ask and sign forms from every single person there if you wanted to record. Now, let's not think about the realities of the situation and just enjoy the show. Kind of like finding a slug out by the rest of the trash. That wasn't the first place they looked for her, so at least there was that. Didn't think, right, where would she be? Ah, yes, the rest of the garbage. Once they start finding her within 2 or 3 minutes, that's when you know she's got an issue. But I really do hope that you've enjoyed Bocchi. It is something that I do see my old self in, even if it is exaggerated to the nth degree. And now they're doing a show in front of everyone. At least they're playing their own songs and not Walking on Sunshine. It's really not interesting to play on bass. It's got 4 notes. But if you're like me and you're awaiting the big performance, make sure to come back from the next one. So, leave a like on the video, maybe a comment or two down below. If I was lost, where would you look for me first? Maybe join onto the channel or my Discord. But for now, get yourselves a bit of rest, and I'll see you in the next one. If you've been wondering how you could peer pressure me into a frilly outfit for your own desires, well, look no further, because my Patreon is right here and help support the channel, and one day your dream may come true, however sickening it may be. But I guess, in the meantime, I need to thank Noku, Raywin, Sal, Shiwan, Mats, Acne, Guado, Danny Sui, Croyville, Kite, Diego, Zenhausen, Ranka, Lightwizard91, Tori Jane, SZ9870, Maxwell, and everyone else, because they have allowed me to hide amongst the garbage where I truly belong.